So hello YouTube, my name is Victor and this is our Model Y 2023. We just picked it up August 13 and today is August 27, and I want to do an update or a report on our first 1,000 miles. So it's been 14 days and we already put 1,000 miles into this car. That's how much we liked it. It's a Tesla Model Y. It has two motors. One is an induction motor. The other one is a magnet motor. And we're very happy with it. There's no issues with the car. Since we picked it up, we checked all the panel gaps and everything was perfect. Um, there was an issue with rush or like a curb rush on one of the tires, the front right tire. I reported to Tesla within less than 24 hours since we picked it up, and they gave me an appointment for the 23rd. I went over there. They replaced the tire and the rim free of charge, so that was great. What else? We really loved the car, and the reason we purchased the car was because we were spending around $400 to $500 on gas in our other car, which were older cars that we had. It was Saturn, which we still have, but anyway, so we just want to use this for most of the riding so that we can charge at home and save on the charging. So let me see. So okay, so let's say I'm not going to tell you how much I have paid for the charging yet. We just within those 1,000 miles we're in North Jersey right now. Within those 1,000 miles we've been to Brooklyn twice, and last time we did, which was yesterday, we had two bicycles in the back. We had the seats folded and we put the bikes in there without removing the tires, and they fitted fine. um, Actually, if you're thinking of doing that, it's better to go with a rack. That way you can have a rack for the bicycles and it's not going to affect how many people you have in the car. So I think that's going to be a better idea in the long run. This doesn't have a towing rack, but it will be nice to have one. We paid $1,000 extra for the color, and the inside is black. Uh, I paid 52,000 for the car. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I paid 52,000 for the car. I got 1,500 from the state incentive. I got 500 off from a referral. You should have a referral when you do the purchasing. That way you get $500 off. I'm going to have my referral on the description of this video. And you get a 7,500 tax credit also, which I qualify for. So if you put that together, that is 8,9,500 minus 52. That gives me 42,500. That will be the final price that I will be paying for this car. Also, while I'm talking about that, the in the state of New Jersey, the electric company will give me a check for $1,500 because I did the wall charger installation. The wall charger cost me the wall charger cost $500, and then the wire, and I bought a 60 amp breaker, and I had to replace a couple other breakers so I would have room, so I bought like slim breakers, and all that cost, and the wire I needed 85 feet of wire, so I ended up buying a roll of 125 feet of wire. And the wire and the breakers was 530. The Tesla charger was $500, and the electric company should give me a credit for 1,500. I also applied for a reduction. We charge the car in off-peak hours, and off-peak hours in the state of New Jersey is um, from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. So these are the times when electricity is going to be cheaper than the rest of the day. That's when you should charge the car, and the company is going to give us $2 per kilowatt hour for charging. So I just did the application last week. I've been checking on the updates every day, and I haven't heard from them, but I should be no problem. I submitted the paperwork, and that should be fine. Okay, now, what do I like about the car? This is what I like. I like the safety. These cars are the safetiest, I think, in the world as far as crash test. So that's great. Also, it has 8 cameras. It has Sentry mode, so you can check while the car is parked. You can check the surrounding of the car, and it gives you a live footage of what's going on. Also, if there is an incident where they approach the car or they're looking into the car or something like that, you're gonna get a warning and say, check this out, something's going on. So I like that. I like that from your phone you can control pretty much everything about the car. Your phone becomes the key, so you don't need to go around with the key. You just approach the car, it's going to know that it's you. All the settings are going to be set to what you like, the seat, the mirrors, everything. And also, so you don't need a key to approaching the car. And when you walk away from the car, it locks and closes the windows automatically. So I like that. I like the navigation system. I think it's great in the way that it incorporates the charging networks. Although I haven't had need to charge. Yeah, we haven't had any trips long enough. I like the entertainment system. This has YouTube, Netflix, Twitch. I don't know if it's Twitch, and TikTok. These mosquitoes are driving me crazy. TikTok, and I think that's it. Also, Apple Play we have, and Spotify. I like the sound system. I think it's really great. I like the suspension. I've seen in a lot of videos people talk about the suspension, that it doesn't feel right. Well, this is August 2023, and the suspension is great. I mean, it's not, I don't know what, a Lincoln, whatever, that you feel like in the air, but no, it's a nice, stiff, but good suspension, and what else I like? I like the feeling of the road with the car. I like the autopilot, which drives the car on the highway. It keeps it within the lanes, and also it keeps up with the traffic, stopping, and also line change. So that's great. But the autopilot, when you're going to take an exit off the highway, then it stops. It lets you know, autopilot is going to stop from here on. And then also the pilot assist, which it just keeps the car at the right speed, stopping with the traffic, but you're doing the driving. So you're doing the driving, but the car is accelerating and stopping. I like the headlights. I think they're very strong and bright, obviously at night. I like that I charge at home. That's the best thing. And so every day when we wake up, they suggest that we charge the car to 90%. So that gives it 290 miles. So every day in the morning, we have 290 miles that we can be ready to go. What else? I like the looks and comfort of the car. I like the storage in the back. I like the front. In the front, I like the glass roof. And what else do I like? Let me see what else I gotta say. Okay, and then what I like the most is that for those 1,000 miles that we have driven this car, we have paid $52 charging at home. If you divide 1,000 miles into $52, that is equivalent to 19.2 miles per dollar. If you multiply 19.2 miles per dollar, which is what it gets, times 3.60, which is the price of gas right now, at least in the state of New Jersey or where I am, then that is equivalent to 69.12. That's almost 70 miles per gallon. So I think that's excellent. Just with the 2 trips that we went to Brooklyn on a regular car, one of our regular cars, that will take at least, I know, $30 to go there and come back as far as gas. And so those 2 trips are, if we pay $30, that would be 60. That would be even more than what we had paid to drive this car for 1,000 miles. So I recommend this to you. I recommend an electric car if you're doing a lot of driving. I think it's a great option. And that's it. I hope you like the video and the update. Let me know what you think. I have more videos coming up. Thank you.